In this next section, we're going to be learning our backwards rolls. Put your hand up if you know anything about backwards roll. Isabel. Love that. It's like a forward roll, but you do it backwards. And I think that's probably enough to get us going off of that. So hopefully get to a point where everyone can do a backwards roll by the end of this section. Okay. Now all we're going to do to start with, we're literally just going to build it up. It's just going to be rocking on our back. Don't, even if you can do it, don't go all the way just yet. Okay. So we're just rocking on our back, just getting comfortable, rolling ourselves back, hands on our knees as well. That's really good, Isabel. Good. Okay, so we're starting to build up the confidence of moving our head backwards, which is really good. So on this next bit, we're going to go rocking back, but instead of just holding our hands the whole time, we're going to move our hands to a point where they just go flat on the mat. Flat on the mat. So it's just there, but I'm not going all the way around. I'm just rocking back, hand there. Okay, off you go. Try and get your hands flat for me if you can. Good. I'm impressed. Good. We got flat hands. Good. Nice. So the reason we're doing this is we're helping the children get comfortable moving their head backwards, and it's important they start to learn that it comes from their hands being flat on the mat. So as they come back, as we progress it, they're really going to have to push off of those hands to be able to lift their hips up and allow their head to come round to make it that whole backwards roll. So we're just building up that confidence, which is what we've done so far. So what we're going to do now is we're going to push your mats together. So we're going to do some partner work to start with. What I'm going to ask is, Siona, could you sit on your, so just as you're sat, but just move yourself into the middle of the mat. Can you put your hands like this behind? And Holly, can you come and stand behind and push your hands down on her hands? Not too hard. See, what we're going to work on is remembering that strength that we're going to need to be able to push ourselves up. So, Siona, can you try and push up on there? And then to Holly, you might need to be give a bit more resistance. Good. How's that feeling? Do you reckon you got that strength there? Yeah. So, do you want to just everybody have a go at doing that one for me? We're going to need to do our backwards roll is this real strength and to be able to push hard on our arms just like that. Right? And relax there. So this time, only one person is going to be allowed to roll at a time on the mat. But I'm going to ask Holly, do you reckon you could show me a backwards roll? And all you're going to do to start with is just do that rocking motion, like we said. So just rocking on your back. Keep rocking, just getting into that position. And then I'm going to ask, when you're ready, when you feel confident, to then push your hands into the ground and push all the way over. So try and push your hands all the way over. Good. And we've got into a backwards roll. Does that make sense? So the progression is now, get comfortable, get your hands flat, rock a few times. When you're ready, really push on it. Okay? Off you go. Nice, Siona. Yes, Siona, good. So show me your rocking. So rocking, good. Get those hands flat. Push a little bit, but you don't try and go over yet. Just get really used to pushing. Good. And relax there. So when you do go over, when you really try and push, what you're going to have to do is just be super strong. Because when you don't want to roll over your shoulder. You want sort of it all to be in a straight line. So as you come back, just as your hips get above your head, I want you to really push hard, okay, and see how you get on. Okay, ready? Off you go. And this one. Push. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, nearly. That's fantastic. I'm actually going to support now. I'm going to show you how to support a child with a backwards roll. So if you get into that rocking, so that's it. Go and sort of pause. So then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold her hips, and when I'm going into the movement, I'm going to lift her hips up. I'm not pulling them or pushing them the direction we want them to go. I just want to lift the hips up. And by doing that, it will make the roll a lot easier. But as I lift your hips up, what are you going to have to do with your hands? Push really hard. Okay, so I'm not that strong. Let's see how you get on. So do 3 rocks, and then I'll come in support. 1, make sure you get your hands flat. Get your hands flat. Get used to it. 2, 3. This one, hands flat, push. Good. Okay, so I'm just coming behind the hips and just lifting up and did that make it a bit easier? So we'll do that a few more times, and then hopefully I can then remove the support. Make sense? Give it a go. So rocking back, good. 1, 2, this one, good. Trying to go lift her hips up, and then off you go. That was good. Keep pushing really hard. Basically, you just need to push even harder. Okay, 1, 2, come on, really get those hips up, push, good. So I need you to, on that third rock, push even further back, get your hips really high, and you'll be there. Let's do one more support, and then let's see if you can do it. 1, so even higher, really lift those hips. 2, good. This one, good. I'm hardly even lifting you now, so I reckon you can do it on your own. Let's see, I'll be there if you need. Let's get it. 1. Nice and strong. Keep good. Keep those knees in. Good. You're so nearly there. Let's do one more. Come on. Really just got to rock yourself back nice and quick. 2. This one. Nice and quick. Good. Go over. Yeah. And you're nearly there. And I really want both of these hands to be strong and pushing against the floor. You can do it. Come on. This one. Hands against the floor and really push up. 1. You have to really push, remember. 2. This one. Push with your hands. Push, 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 push. Oh, you're just going over your shoulders. That's right. So I can keep supporting you if I needed to, but you're not far off it, are you? Okay, you just need to keep practicing. All right, fantastic. So I'm going to make this even harder for you now. Okay, so rather than starting in rocking on our back, there's no rocking on our back. We're literally just going to start in a sort of squat position here, and you're going to lean back and try and do your whole backwards roll. Do you reckon you could show everyone, Holly? And then roll back all the way into a backwards roll. Good, that's our progression. Everyone give it a go. Off you go. Good. So start in the squat position. Good. Yeah, nice. Sophie, I think you might even find this one easier because you start with a lot of speed, don't you? Yes, Sophie. Sophie, keep those hands flat, yeah, because just as you're about to use them, you're hiding them away. So make sure you're strong in it. Good. Good, Sienna. Good. Get those hands strong on the mat as you push back. Good. Oh, that hand just keeps flopping away, doesn't it? You've got to be really strong on the mat and push against it. Okay. And we'll relax there. And the final progression is going to be where we're standing up. We go all the way back. So we sort of go down to a squat position, go into your backwards roll, and then try and stand up afterwards. Okay? See how you get on. Off you go. Oh, good. It's hard now, isn't it? So you're going to really have to use that speed and use your arms to push up nice and strong. Good. Fantastic. Nearly there. Nearly there. Good. Good. Yes, Holly. Fantastic. So you can see how I've sort of taken this skill, stripped it way back, started with that real simple rocking on the back, and progressively built it up into what we're now doing, which is a full backwards roll from standing all the way into a stand on the other side. So it's really good. The progression the girls have made has been fantastic as well. And I think you could do this with a large group of 30 children, no problem. If you've got the mats, spread them out evenly. I think it works really well. That right hand is just flopping, isn't it? So I really want you to focus on it. Is it just is it a little bit scared, would you say, as you go there, or no? Have you got because you've got the strength, definitely. So show me. I want you to think about this right hand. Push it into the ground. Good, that was better. But if you push harder on this one, push harder on that one. Good. Oh, it's just going. I'll support you again. Ready? Good. Oy! Yeah, you got there. Well done. Okay. And we will relax there. So well done. So if your students are finding this one difficult, you can add a bit of height to make it so that when they do get their body weight going backwards, they've also got gravity on their side as well. So we'll have a little watch of that. So if I can have all 4 of you just lining up off of the mat, and then when you're ready, step onto the mat, come to about here, okay, and then go into that squat position and roll backwards, push your hands into the floor. Good. Yay! You did it. Fantastic. Okay, next one. Into that squat position. Good. And push with your hands Fantastic. Is that easier? Yeah, I thought it might be. Give it a turn. That's it. Spin around there. Well done. So we'll relax there. So everybody, round of applause. Good. One person did a round of applause. That's cool. Okay, so well done. Very good.